As it was requested by one of my subscribers, in this video I'm gonna show you different privacy options that are available in Facebook, such as whether you want to be visible just to yourself, or you want to be visible just to your friends, or to friends of friends, or to the public. Let's get started. So this is my Facebook page. First we need to go to our settings. To do that, click on here in the corner, and then you have to click on settings and privacy. And here if you click, you could get to the privacy checkup. So Facebook gives a number of privacy settings. The first one we're going to look at is who can see what you share. Click on, so it is categorized into 3 categories: profile information, posts and stories, and blocking. So if I press continue, the first one is the profile information. So if you got phone numbers in your profile, you can decide on here whom to see your phone numbers. I have set it so that only I could see it and nobody else. It's same with the email IDs. You can have many email IDs, and on the right hand side it shows that my friends could see my emails, but just my friends, not everybody. But then if you go to my birthday and the year of my birth, it's friends of my friends also can see this information. So that's an interesting option, friends of friends. So that can become a lot of people. So I would rather change this so that it would only be me. Don't really like to share my date of birth. I think it can be used against you, and it's better to keep that private. But if you put only me, especially the date, then people might not be reminded to wish you a birthday. Well, for me that's fine, but you need to consider it on your own case. And then we have friends and following. So here, who can see friend list on your profile? I've set it so that it would be only me, but obviously you could change, same as every other thing. You could change it so that your friends only could see, or everybody public can see. Those are even not your friends. Or you can specify specific friends to see, or you can say friends except a couple of people that are in your friends. So you got a lot of options to play with here. Go ahead and try them. So who can see the people, pages and lists you follow? So I could be following a lot of people and pages, but how can anyone from outside Facebook know what I'm following? At the moment it's public, that means yes. So if you click on this, you will have the same options, and you can specify, for example, only me to get the maximum privacy. So let's press next to see what else Facebook has got for us. Here it will be about posts and stories. So you can't change the posts that you have done before, but you can change the posts that you're gonna do from now on. It's because once it goes to the public, it will be very hard for Facebook to get them back and make them private. And also it says that you can always change it when you make a new post. At the moment, my friends can see my post, except some people that I put them into the exception list. And the stories, here you can create stories, as you know, in Facebook, and at the moment my friends can see my stories. And then we have this interesting option called limit past posts. These are the posts that before they were public, but now you want to change them to friends of friends or to only friends. So if you click on the limit, and it says that only way that you could limit them is to go to each post and do it one by one. So if I click limit, it did the limit thing, and now this option is taken out. And it also says a very important thing: if anyone tagged in the post, then it is very much out of your hands. So press next. Here is the blocking. So if you block someone, they will not be able to see any of your posts, timeline, tag you, invite you to any events or groups, start a conversation with you, or add you as a friend. And I have blocked 3 people here, and you can add by clicking here more people to block. And also, interestingly, if you block someone, Facebook wouldn't notify that person that you have blocked them. So if you have stopped receiving posts from someone, or suddenly you don't hear anything from a person, it's because that person has blocked you. But you still would be friends, but you are blocked. So if we click now next, it says that you are all set. That means we have reviewed all our privacy settings. So if you go and click on review another topic, next thing we want to check is how to keep your account secure. Here it says that my password is okay. I got a 2-factor authentication, which is good, extra security, and I have turned on login alerts. So if somebody logged in into my account and it wasn't me, I will get an email saying that somebody logged at your Facebook. If it wasn't you, then take immediate actions. So we know that it's pretty straightforward. How can people find you on Facebook? So if I select this, at the moment we have these options: friend requests, phone number and email address, and search engines. So let's continue. So basically the options that we have here is says who can send you friend requests. At the current setting, everyone can send me a friend request, but you can just say friends of friends. So that's a bit interesting. So if you want to become friend with somebody that you have not been friend, and that person was not friend of your friends, and if you select this, that person would not be able to send you a friend request. So they have to be friend of your friends before they send you any friend request, which some cases might make sense, but for me it doesn't. So I allow everyone, and then I would decide after getting a friend request to whether to accept it or not. And I already got a few friend requests which I haven't accepted, even though I had some mutual friends, and I might accept it in the future, but at the moment I'm not accepting. Well, now we can press next. So if somebody is searching you on Facebook and they have kind of your phone number or your email address, at the moment, if they are my friends, they could find me if they have my phone number or my email address. So if I click on this, I can just select only me. That means nobody could find me by having my email address or phone number. I think I prefer it that way. So press next once you're happy with it. Here the changes. Search engines. Do you want search engine outside of Facebook to link to your profile? By default for me it is turned off. So that means if somebody would search my name on Google, for example, let's say, and if this is not turned on, they wouldn't be able to find me. And I think I prefer that people would not find my Facebook on search engines, so I would not turn this on. But if you want people to find you, please go ahead and turn this on. But you always can connect to my Facebook page, which is a public profile that I have, which is also linked to my YouTube channel. So let's press next, and here we are. We have successfully gone through the settings that are there for friend request, phone number, and search engines. Click on review another topic. The next option that Facebook give us is your data settings on Facebook. Click on it. So we have apps and websites, face recognition. Press next. So basically, if you logged in into any website or app using your Facebook credential, Facebook knows about them, and here you can come, and if you no longer use those websites or apps, you can just remove them by clicking here. For now I'm just using 2, and I will leave it in that way. Once you're happy, press next. Well, this is an interesting option. Face recognition technology is now getting very advanced, and it's not very difficult to really recognize a person from their pictures or videos. So at the moment, by default, Facebook is able to use my face and suggest to people that this could be Bhupinder, who you see in this photo. But if you don't want people to know that that's your photo, then I would suggest you to turn this off. But also bear in mind, this applies to videos as well. Once you're happy with the setting, press next. And here we are. It's done. Click review another topic. The last topic that we are going to go through is your ad preferences on Facebook. So click on that. Here we will learn about ads, public information, and social interaction. Click continue. So what basically Facebook says is whatever you do on Facebook, Facebook learns it, and then based on your interaction using Facebook, it will recommend you ads. So when you see advertisements in Facebook, it's based on what you have done on Facebook. So it's kind of saying it's gonna be good for you to get ads that are more relevant. For example, if you're a Manchester United fan and you have interaction on Manchester United posts, you don't want to get an advertisements on buying a t-shirt of, for example, Manchester City. Press next to continue. So some advertisers are interested in these 4 categories: your relationship status, your employer, your job title, and your education. So based on these parameters, they can decide what ads would be most suited for you. For example, if your relationship status is single, they might give you some ads to find partners. Employer, if you're an engineer or whatever you are, you might want to buy certain equipments, and they can send you ads for that purpose. Same with the job title. And education also, if you might get some ads and saying, why wouldn't you consider studying again and getting a master in something that you have done before. So basically, I don't want any specific ads. I don't care if I get a random ad. And bear in mind, by default, they are turned on. Once you're happy with the changes, press next. This is basically social interactions, whatever you do, comments, shares, app usage, and then who can see your social interactions alongside ads. At the moment it's set to my friends, but if I select only me, I think that would be an option I prefer, but you decide yourself. You can press next now. And now we have done and reviewed all the ad related privacy settings on Facebook. Press review another topic, and you can see here we have successfully reviewed all the privacy settings in here. Also bear in mind that different countries have different laws on how much privacy Facebook can ignore without your consent. But I know that in Europe, privacy is becoming a big deal, and it's getting harder and harder for companies to get your data and share it with other companies without your consent. That's why whenever you log in a website, you see a cookies acceptance sign, so that you would accept the cookies before they track your website usage. I hope this video was useful. If it was, please don't forget to watch my other videos on my left and to subscribe to support my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.